Hi people, so today I'm gonna make a new recipe. Can you guys guess what my recipe is? Okay, fine, I'll tell you. So today I'm gonna make salmon grill. It's gonna be super good. So you obviously need salmon to make a salmon grill. You need salmon seasoning, Italian seasoning, garlic powder, parsley flakes, oregon leaves, salt, red chili powder, some pepper, olive oil, masala paste, and 2 limes, and asparagus and beans. Those are all the ingredients you need. Get started, what are we waiting for? You'll get the salmon out of the bag and you'll put it in the bowl and wash it and you'll marinate it with all of your ingredients I showed. Now let's open our salmon and put it in the bowl. Salmon's actually really good for you, if you didn't know that. So let's put it into the bowl. It's slippery because it's wet. So we'll just leave it in the bowl and then we'll take it over to the sink and wash it. Make sure you turn on cold water to wash your salmon. Shake the bowl like you're taking a bath to the salmon. That's funny. And then you'll spill the dirty water out. Make sure the salmon doesn't fall. And you'll turn it on again. But it's cold water again. Start washing it again. Washing the asparagus and beans. As you can see. So we're actually only gonna make half of the salmon grill, which me and my dad will only eat. So let me cut this salmon. There. So let's cut our lime, because it's the important thing to make salmon. This one's hard. Tough. It's a lime. Again. Now I can just there. You only cut 1/2. So let's marinate our salmon. But before we do that, we need to add some olive oil on top of our salmon. So just take a good amount and do that on both sides, just like you're giving it a massage. And then we'll flip it over and we'll pour a little bit more. And we'll do it again. Now we can marinate our salmon. Let's add all of our ingredients that I told you in the beginning to our salmon to marinate it. So just now we are adding our salmon seasoning to our salmon. Now we'll flip it over and add it on the other side. There. Now we will add our salt. Just a little bit, not too much. And then the other side. And now we need some red chili powder. We won't use a lot of that or else it will be super duper hot. Okay, so now we will squeeze our lime in onto our salmon. So not too much lime. Limes are sometimes hard to squeeze, so yeah. I didn't get much out, as you see. Now we will transfer our salmon to a bowl. My dad is gonna squeeze a lot of the lime into the bowl. So my dad has finished squeezing all of the lime. So now we will add a masala that my mom made from home. We might not use all of it, but we'll go for it. Okay, after you've done that, we will spread it on our salmon here. And then we'll leave it for 15 to 20 minutes aside. And we'll work on our vegetables. My dad covered our salmon with plastic wrap so it gets marinated. Meanwhile, we'll start working on our vegetables. So we'll sprinkle a little bit of our olive oil on them, and then we'll start cutting. We're gonna cut our asparagus into half, like this. And it makes a funny sound. There. After you're done cutting your asparagus, we'll cut 2 of our beans again in half. So now we're cutting our beans, but first you would want to cut the top of your bean and the bottom of your bean. And then you can cut it in half. Like that. Voila. I already have 2 that are already cut, so all I need to do is cut it in the middle. I changed the knife because the big one was a little too hard to cut with. So now that we're done cutting our vegetables, while we're waiting for our salmon to get marinated, we are going to go over there on our stove, and we have a pan. So we're going to put our vegetables in the pan, and you could use an oven, but like this. You can use an oven, but we don't have too much food to cook. So we are using a pan. So now we're gonna cook our vegetables. But first, let's turn on our stove. So how we do that is we'll push, and then if you see that red light on, then it's on. So we'll let this heat up for about 2 or 1 minute. Now that the pan's hot, we would add 3 tablespoons of our olive oil. So let me just get it. 3 tablespoons of our olive oil. After you've done that, the oils will start getting a little heated up. So after the oil is heated up, we'll add our asparagus and beans into our pan, and they'll start sizzling up. Oil is hot. We're gonna add our asparagus and beans into the pan, and they'll start sizzling up. You might want to stay far back because it will sometimes the oil will pop up. And it will start getting in your face. Oh no. After you got that, you can start a little mix. Okay, so now we'll close our lid for a few minutes. While we're waiting for that, let's get back to our salmon. Oh, this actually looks really good, the salmon, but it's still getting a little marinated, so let's leave it for a little bit more time. Our cooked. Now we're going to add our salmon into our pan. So just lightly dig it into the pan. Salmon into our pan. You could put that in the oven, but we don't have that as a big piece to cook it in the oven, so we use the pan. After you've put your salmon in the pan, you'll put the lid on for about 5 minutes, and then turn your salmon over. And then I'll see you when it's done. Now it's been 5 minutes, so we can turn our salmon around. It will kind of be hard. Like that. And then whoa, you see that? It's grilled nicely. That taste is delicious already. Now, we will put our lid back onto our pan and let it sit. So we're still waiting for our salmon salmon to get cooked. But I'm really hot and thirsty, so I'm gonna drink some orange juice. It's over here. So our beans and our asparagus are already done. So we're gonna transfer them into this plate. The salmon will still take about 3 or 2 minutes to get cooked. We already got our beans in our plate, but I think the salmon will take a little bit more time. I mean the beans and asparagus. So my dad helped me kind of put these beans and asparagus in the plate because they're a little hot. That actually smells real good. So let's check our salmon if it's already done cooking. That smells super good. That's delicious. Okay. Let me turn off the stove. I really badly want to taste one of these asparagus. That's so good. I wonder how our salmon's gonna taste. The aroma is so good. If you want to watch more videos, just subscribe to my channel. I'm starving. I want to eat this. Bye. I'll see you on the next video.